Has your computer been taken over by secret software downloaded without your knowledge? Thousands say unknowingly this has happened to them. Their first clue, pornography bills for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. You're playing an internet game or surfing the web. An ad pops up, so you click it off. You've just launched a program that buries itself deep in your hard drive. Hidden from view and without your permission, it takes control of your computer and dials an expensive porn site.
First thing we noticed, there was a bill, and that was it. That's how it all started.
Among the victims, this 83-year-old grandmother.
I think they want to rip off my grandma.
Other victims include this work-at-home mom, this tax attorney, this 12-year-old boy and his grandmother, even our own researcher.
This is what popped up yesterday.
Security experts call them Trojan dialers, part of a new wave of internet threats.
So you can go up to a website and software can get installed on your machine without you realizing it and launch itself.
Stephen Trilling is director of research at Symantec, makers of Norton Security software.
It could dial some service in some other country overseas at great cost to you. You don't realize it till you get that massive phone bill.
Pure shock.
That was Deanne Williamson's reaction when she got a bill for $190 worth of premium adult web content.
It could be as bad as pornography.
I'm going to start building up my defenses.
She confronted John, her 12-year-old grandson, who denied ever going to a porn site.
I was really confused and scared.
Together, they researched the billing company, Alyon Technologies. Up popped the Ripoff Report, a consumer site teeming with complaints about Alyon.
And they are just furious.
You see 300, 500, 800, over 1,000 reports coming in about a company. You know that it's very serious.
Ed Magedson is the creator of the Ripoff Report. With nearly 1,000 formal reports and even more email complaints, he says Alyon is one of the biggest scams he's ever seen.
I don't understand, actually, how they haven't been closed down yet.
John thinks his computer was infected while playing an online game, though he can't be sure. Many parents with teenagers report similar problems.
It seemed like a big part of the equation was the fact that these people had teenagers in their family, and especially boys at that.
Deanne worries that Alyon could be targeting children.
That someone could be in this business and try to use the word seduce children.
That's an absolute lie.
Alyon executive Stefan Taboul denies any wrongdoing.
They lie, and the American public has been educated that if you lie enough, you're going to be able to get away with pay the bill.
When a researcher working with Fox 11 News went to the Alyon website for information, he came away with this.
I looked under my files under downloads, and this is where I found
some kind of dialer secretly installed itself on his hard drive.
A 10-year-old kid can just click on a little thing and say, yes, I'm over 18, and boom, he's in.
Into hardcore porn and live sex shows. No credit card needed. Days later, Alyon sends him what seems to be a bill, $326 for a few minutes access. But they also included a second notice.
It says for internet casino use.
Charges for online gambling and more software secretly installed on his computer.
And it's just bills and bills and bills and bills. And then they threaten people with collection agencies and ruining your credit.
Well, I just don't want to lose my house.
This nearly blind grandmother is scared she'll lose her home, but can't afford Alyon's $60 bill.
Seriously past due, I had never even gotten a first notice.
Some consider paying just to save their credit rating.
You're being, preyed upon, and it's like, it's infuriating.
Deanne and John are fighting their bill. They've even sent a letter to the California Attorney General's office.
Ripoff Report has been working with at least 6 different attorney generals.
The Georgia Office of Consumer Affairs is investigating more than 500 complaints.
It seems to be intentional that they are downloading this program even if you decline.
Alyon denies the accusation, yet consumer complaints against the company continue to roll in.
Are they going to continue doing this unless the FBI or somebody else shuts them down?
Alyon officials do admit getting several thousand billing complaints, and they say they're trying to resolve them. They also say that they are adding additional security measures to prevent minors from gaining access to pornography on their websites.